How's it going, bro? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is David Fritz, and in this video you're going to learn exactly how I produced this specific beat which got over 10,000 streams on Spotify. And yes, I agree, there are definitely artists which have achieved thousands and millions and billions of streams over Spotify, but the reason why you clicked on this video is because you are interested how to get 10,000 streams, and from there you can basically go higher. So if you stick until the end of this video, you're going to learn exactly how I produce the whole track, and I'm going to also share with you in the end especially how I advertise the track to get to at least 10,000 streams. So definitely make sure you stick until the end of this video, and also like this video and subscribe to my channel to not miss out any tech house production or house music production tutorials in the future. So let's get straight into FL Studio. So I found this specific presets over Serum, and then I played a bit with melodies, tried to find out which melody is cute, which sounds really nice, and I came up with this. And as you can see already, and you can hear already, that there is a reverb in this specific preset. And if you just take the reverb of this specific melody loop, I created the pad. So I just recorded it. For example, I went on the master channel. So I just put Edison there, and then I put this specific loop on a lot of reverb, and then I recorded the whole thing and basically just recorded the reverb of it. And that's exactly how I came up with this specific pad, which is exactly perfectly matching to this loop. For the bass line, I used a very simple preset as well, I believe, which is just a Moog bass, what I got from a sample pack. It's a Moog bass. Then the kick pattern is very simple. Let's just see what it is. I got the sample as well, like I'm working a lot with samples and presets as well. And as you can hear already, this specific track doesn't have a lot of elements. It has the bass line, the kick, obviously the pads, and there's sometimes like a snare coming in or soft hi-hats, but it's not like I'm overcomplicating it. There's also a part in the breakdown where I'm using my own vocals and I'm just basically saying ta 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 ta. There you go. As you can see, there's also no really big riser because it's such a chilled deep house tracks. It just wouldn't make any sense to use like a riser or something like that. Also in the background, which is basically just an effects, it's like birds, which is really nice as well. The track is called Peace in Nature, and obviously I wanted to add samples which are showing you the nature, which are like giving you this idea there's actually a nature around. As you can see, those specific automations are responsible for the size of the drum reverb. So basically this automation is connected to this Rudy reverb, and it's gonna basically just change the size of the track. And like this, we make sure that we're always creating variety in your music without actually adding a lot of elements. We're just like changing a little bit, like with little automations, we're changing the size of the reverb, maybe the saturation. So you can see it now. As always on all my tracks, I have master automations, which are basically just like changing up specific things. This is, for example, the master field separation. If you've watched my other videos, you're probably gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. This is what it's doing basically. It's just bringing the mix from a bit more mono to more stereo. So for example, when a drop comes or like the main melody comes in, you bring it more to stereo to create like a bigger feeling. Want to produce more house music tracks faster? I created an FL Studio house music production template where you're going to save yourself all the time and you're going to jumpstart your productions. It contains basically all the main elements what you need in house music production: the vocal channels 1, 2, 3, 4, the bass, the drum channels, the auxiliary channels. As you can see, everything is already colored, perfectly assigned, and also on the mixer there are 50 ready to go mixing and mastering chains ready for you with high pass, low pass filter from FL Studio. All the auxiliary channels already assigned. You will get this template for less than $10, and you're gonna save yourself all the time by not having to load up every single time every single plugin you need for your productions. If you want to finish more music faster, purchase this template right now. Let's get into the marketing side of this track. So I released this track first of all with a SETA label, which is a nice label. They create really nice deep housey tracks, but I've realized very fast that over the SETA label there's a fly around. I realized really fast with the SETA label that they're not really doing a lot of advertisement. You know, like a lot of small labels, especially when they're small, if they just tell you that they're going to release the track, even if they have 900 like SoundCloud followers or 1,000, that doesn't really do a lot to your followers. It doesn't really do a lot. You might get maybe 500 more streams, but on their channel, and it doesn't really help a lot. So to be honest, the record label itself who released the track didn't really help me to get more streams. It was actually me and the effort I had to put in myself to get more streams. So basically what I did, I started a campaign online. I found a website which basically creates, let's say, creates streams somehow. I don't know if it was legit or not. That's the only thing what I'm really sad about. But because of those streams, and I got like a big spike of streams, which would probably be fake streams at the end of the day. But because of those spikes and because of this like big momentum, I got into one playlist, and because of this one playlist, I got continuously streams. So when I got this big spike, when I paid for like the streams, I got like maybe 9,800 streams, but because of the playlist and also other people who then still listen to my track, I got another, let's say 400 or 500 streams. So now I'm at 10,200, 3,000 streams. It's not the most authentic and organic way. So if there's a way I can recommend you to advertise your music, it's definitely through organic reach. Talk about your music on Instagram, share your music live at DJ gigs, or even send your friends your music. Just do something, create content online on Instagram or Facebook. You know, I'm not saying that you have to create YouTube tutorials, but I'm just saying create something, like just film yourself, record yourself, singing to your music or just listening to your music, and just share the story of how you created the specific track. And like that, you're gonna make it sure that you're gonna also organically grow your channel. To be honest, even Facebook ads is pretty difficult because a lot of the Facebook ads are probably not even real ones. I had some bad experiences about that. Comment below this video if you want me to also make another tutorial where I'm explaining the advertising side of music production. What are the best methods? What would I do? What are my experiences as well? Comment below if you want to know more about this, or any topic you want to learn about in music production or DJing. Before you now continue to mindlessly scroll over YouTube, please make sure you check out this video, which explains exactly how to produce tech house like James Hype. It's a really easy tutorial. It's a really nice track as well, what I've produced there. A lot of people really enjoyed it. So make sure you check that out right now.